I used to believe I was doing everything right. My name is Eric, early 40s. I ran my own business, worked long hours, hustled hard, stayed active, and thought I was eating healthy. You know, the usual routine. Protein shakes, whole grains, low-fat snacks. I was living the modern dream. But under the surface, I was falling apart. It started with small things: bloating after meals, constant fatigue, restless sleep. I wrote it off as stress. Too much work, not enough rest. But then came the anxiety, the racing thoughts at night, the tightness in my chest for no reason at all. I started forgetting things. I felt on edge all the time. My doctor called it burnout, said it was normal, gave me a prescription and told me to rest more. But deep down, I knew there was more to the story. One night, unable to sleep, I stumbled upon a podcast, Burn It Nutrition. The episode featured Dr. Josh Axe, and the title said something about ancient remedies. I hit play, and that moment changed the course of my life. What Dr. Axe described hit home like a lightning bolt. He talked about how many of today's chronic health issues, gut problems, brain fog, inflammation, even emotional stress, are rooted in modern habits that go against the natural wisdom humans lived by for thousands of years. We eat processed food, we live under artificial lights, we move less. We're constantly bombarded by toxins. And the solutions? They're often synthetic pills that mask symptoms instead of addressing the root cause. That was me. I'd been masking symptoms for years without ever asking, why am I feeling this way in the first place? Dr. Axe spoke about the healing power of ancient herbs and adaptogens like ashwagandha and turmeric, the gut-repairing magic of bone broth, the anti-inflammatory power of essential oils, and how food can be medicine if we allow it to be. So I made a decision. I stopped chasing quick fixes and started rebuilding from the ground up. I changed my diet, ditched the processed food, and started cooking with real, whole ingredients. I began incorporating bone broth daily, taking fermented foods seriously, and introduced adaptogenic herbs to my routine. I paid attention to circadian rhythms, made time for stillness, and reconnected with practices that my ancestors would have recognized. And slowly, my body responded. The bloating eased, my mind cleared, my energy returned. I felt steady again, anchored in something older, wiser, deeper. If you're feeling like I did, tired, wired, inflamed, and stuck in the cycle of symptom chasing, I can't urge you enough to dive into this conversation with Dr. Josh Axe. The answers you're looking for may not be new. They may be ancient, but they're timeless. Listen to the full episode of the Burn It Nutrition podcast with Joseph Navarro and Dr. Josh Axe at burnitnutrition.com/podcast34. Or find it on iTunes and Spotify by searching Burn It Nutrition. And before you go, let's talk about one of the simplest yet most powerful upgrades to your health hydration. Most people think hydration is just about drinking water, but the key is electrolyte balance. That is why I use Element electrolytes daily. With the right mix of sodium, potassium, and magnesium, your body functions at its best. It keeps me hydrated, supports my workouts, and improves recovery. Right now, Element is offering a free sample pack with any purchase. Just go to drinkelement.com/burnit to grab yours. If you're ready to reconnect with the natural wisdom your body has always known, listen to the full podcast episode now at burnitnutrition.com/podcast34. And I'll see you in the next Burn It clips.